Welcome to my online course about worship and the biblical foundations for the prophetic on instruments. My name is Annelinda Bratsberg-Thorsen. I am a full-time worship drummer, so I travel a lot in Norway and also internationally. I also teach about worship in Bible schools and at conferences, and I'm also a drum instructor. Why this course about worship and prophesying with instruments?
Never before has the world seen such a massive and exponential growth of worship. But worship has also become for many believers a genre or an industry of music. I truly believe that we as worshippers need to be aware of the prophetic dimension in worship and make it known.
Are you interested in learning more about what the Bible tells us about how they used instruments to prophesy in the Old Testament? And the power of releasing melodies, sounds and rhythms aligned with heaven and God's heart into the atmosphere? Then this course is for you.
This course offers you content through video teachings and PDF notes to follow along with. It contains 6 levels in total.
You will find reference sheets referring to all the books I have based my information and teachings on. In every level, we will cover theological topics. Topics like the biblical foundations for prophesying with instruments, what worship in heaven is like according to the book of Revelation, and comparing it with the worship in David's tabernacle. The power of worship and changing atmospheres. We will be talking a lot about the sound of heaven and earth and how all of creation is actually singing. We will focus on sound and science and how sound is affecting everything around us and in us. We will also cover how worship changes everything, even when we are in the lowest valleys of our lives. Another very important topic is redeeming sounds and instruments for God's glory. We will be focusing on ethnic music and releasing the sounds of the nations. We will also talk about the importance of history, that God will call the past to account, and that prophetic worship is not only about the future, but it's also connected to the history. So then we are going to talk about digging up the old wells, rebuilding the ancient walls, and how we can reclaim our spiritual heritage. We will also talk about the ministry of reconciliation. We will be interviewing worship leaders, asking them what qualities they appreciate in a worship musician or a singer, and how you can be a servant to your worship team. Discipleship and character is a very important part of the worship ministry. And of course, we are going to talk about the most important thing in this course, playing prophetically. In every level, I'm going to share stories and testimonies from my own journey to encourage you. And you will be challenged to activate yourself with different tasks that are related to playing worship, either practically or topics to study in the scripture. You will also get topics to reflect on. You can purchase the full course at disciplesofworship.com, and a free preview from my course is available on my YouTube channel. Just type in my name. I hope to see you in my course, Biblical Foundations for the Prophetic on Instruments.